And up. Good boy. Y'all ready? How's it going, everybody? I'm Jon Bernthal. This is Bam Slam the dog, and these are my 10 essentials. So these right here are my Bates combat boots. I first got acquainted with the wonderful Bates company on my little stint on Walking Dead. Much to my illustrious publicist's dismay, I do not get rid of these boots. I love these boots. I wear them every day. I'm a firm believer in being able to run when you need to run, being able to move when you need to move. I like comfort. They have this unbelievable zipper here, so it's an easy on, easy off. You can keep them tied. I can play basketball in these boots. I can work out. I can box in these boots. I love them, and I'm grateful for them. And I'm a huge supporter of Bates boots. I would advertise for them all day long for free. The next thing I'd like to talk about that is absolutely essential to me is the most wonderful fruit on the planet. That is the grapefruit. I first got acquainted with the wonderful grapefruit when I was living in Russia. We actually have a grapefruit tree behind our house. There's nothing in the world that makes me happier than picking my own grapefruit and then going to town. I mean, I really want to peel this. You know what, man, f it. I'm gonna peel this sucker open right here. I don't normally eat it this way. I normally do it with a knife and I cut it in half, but like it's the white parts that are really good too. So here's to you and happy grapefruit eating. All right, my next item I want to talk about is the yellow legal pad. I love my dad, and I very much admire him and look up to him. And when I think about my dad, I think of this unbelievably tireless and tenacious work ethic. He always made time for us, always made time to coach us, to be there for us. There was no conversation you couldn't have with my old man, but he worked his ass off, always. And he always started each day with a yellow legal pad. Every movie, every role I play, I always put everything down on these legal pads. I dig them, and I couldn't go anywhere without them. So I'm very grateful to the yellow legal pad. My next item is this little headband. This is my daughter's headband. It's all stretched out now because it's been hanging from the rearview mirror of my truck. She's the center of the middle of my heart. She's my favorite human being in the entire world. She's perfect. It's got a little diamond, fake diamond in the middle of the flower here, and I don't know, it makes me think of her, and I love her, so it's definitely one of my essentials. I don't go anywhere without it, so yeah. I don't like to fly, so when I go away for long periods of time, I like to take my truck, and these are the items that hang from my rear view. They're my boxing glove. Being a boxer is enormously important to me. My best friend, Sean Kerrigan, always tells me going with a closed fist. Always remember it's a fight, and I carry this with me to remind me of that. These dog tags here are from my sister, Sarah Wayne Callies, who I did The Walking Dead with. This was my wrap gift after season 2. The Walking Dead was a unbelievably meaningful job for me. It's the job where I became a husband, where I became a father, and I think it's really was the first step in the most important section of my life, where I became really the man and the artist that I always wanted to be. These right here are worry beads. These are Greek worry beads from my best friend, Greg Zumas, who's been my best friend since I was in first grade. He brought these back to me when he was 16 years old from his trip to Greece that he took. He's my brother. There's pretty much nothing in this world that we haven't been through together, so I carry him with me at all times. And this is in here some fur from my dog, Boss, who is my number one right-hand man. He and I went through it all together, and my dear friend Lauren got me this when we lost him. A wonderful dog, a kind dog, and a dependable dog. So these are the things that I have on my rearview mirror when I'm driving to and from work. This is a very important book to me. This is a journal I got at a place called Izmailovsky Park on the outskirts of Moscow, Russia. They sell anti-aircraft missiles and live bears and stolen CDs and Russian artifacts. It's like a whole city. My time in Moscow was the most formative time in my life. I literally wrote something down every single day that I was there. I only write in this now when I lose somebody, or the births of my kids, or when something sort of momentous happens. I go back and I try to read this every couple years, and reminds me really why I do what I do. When I got this book, there was an old man. He gave me a shot of vodka, and we drank it together. It was freezing cold. He was in all this fur, and he blessed this book. One thing about Russia is sometimes even when I couldn't understand what they were saying, I understand everything that was being said. I know this book is sacred and will always be sacred to me, so I take it with me. Anytime I do a job, this is always with me. This is the most important person in my life. That's my hero and my best friend. She, you know, just makes me the man that I want to be. I take this with me to every job I go to, no matter where overseas. I always have it with me. You know, she is the strongest and wisest, bravest, and most honorable person I've ever met. I'm so glad that I'm in love, you know, that I'm still in love after all these years. We've known each other 20 years, and she's my everything. So this is more than essential. This is the whole thing right here. So yeah, definitely had to be on my list. I can do better. Definitely don't underestimate Double Bubble. I really can't say enough good about Double Bubble. I am addicted to it. When I see it, I have to kind of put it in my mouth. I am a big gum enthusiast. I'm constantly chewing gum on set. This is like a little burst of heaven. If I see it in a store, I gotta buy it. I love me some Double Bubble. It doesn't last that long, but good things don't always last forever. You know what I mean? I just can't say enough good about Double Bubble. This is kettlebell, and I like because I like to work out. I've been playing sports my whole life, and I've done all kinds of different workouts, but recently I've become a complete believer in the kettlebell. My trainer, one of the best women on the planet, Jeannie Leopoldo, she put me onto this. This has totally changed the way that I work out. I've worked out on the side of the road in Mississippi in gas stations. You can get a cardio workout plus a weight workout. I love kettlebells. You'll never see me without kettlebells nearby. So yeah, I'm a big believer in the kettlebell. One of my essential items has to be Bam Bam the dog. I'm a big pit bull guy. I've always had him. I always have a bunch of them. But this guy's enormously special to me. We've been through it all together. Oh shit, Bam. Chill, man. We're almost done, dude. I love you. I love you. When I'm leaving work, it's always good to have a little piece of home with me. So Bam Bam the dog is many things in this world, and one of them is definitely essential. And for my next essential is definitely not a thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful human being. My head of security, Lauren Elmark. What up, homie?
What's up?
So Lauren and me have been working together a long time. We met on the set of The Punisher. Lauren was a real one from day one. There was a day that Bam Bam got taken out of my trailer and got lost, and nobody could find him. He went over 5 miles, crossed the BQE. Everybody had given up, but there was only one person who remained with me at the end of the day still looking, and that was Lauren. She's been with me ever since. I don't do jobs without her. She gets my back. My wife loves her, my family loves her. Now she's part of the family, and yeah, she's definitely essential. Guys, thank you very much. This has been Jon Bernthal and my 10 essentials that treat you and the essentials in your life with grace and kindness. Thank you.